You guys with 62 points in the paint, 30 assists. What do you feel like was working so well for you offensively?
Well, guys are touching. Everybody's touching the ball. We could draw up a play for Joe, Darren, Sean, but that doesn't mean that that's the one who's going to take the shot. I thought, everybody's touching it, and that's one of the nice things to watch from the seat I have is, you draw up a play for Joe and Paul ends up with the shot. Guys are sharing the ball and trusting one another.
A lot of players, obviously, with big contributions tonight, but Mason and just the way in which he played in the first half and what he's done, how much do you continue to see his development and his improvements here?
He's growing each time he's taking the floor. The more minutes he gets, the better he gets. And so being a rookie, he's going to make some mistakes, but again, the way that he can finish around the rim with the guys that are passing the ball is fun to watch. But again, Mason is, a big part of our success right now.
Jason, I know you're not crazy about talking about yourself, but before the game, Billy King attributed a lot of the turnaround success of this team to you providing an identity. Your thoughts on that?
Well, it's those guys in that locker room. We, as a group, we trust each other from top to bottom, from Billy, from our owner, all the way down to the ball boys. Again, things didn't start off the way we wanted, but it's a marathon. It's not who starts the race in first, it's who finishes in first. And so guys, understand what we're trying to do defensively and offensively, and it's fun to watch right now.
Jason, Billy had also updated us on Brook's condition. Tonight was another example of kind of how the system has developed kind of in his absence. How do you think he would fit into something like this? Billy said he thought that he could fit in fairly well.
Yeah, I think he's a guy who can put the ball in the basket. He commands probably a double team in the way the guys are shooting the ball right now. We probably would have to, go small. I'm not afraid of being small. When you look at Paul and Brook out there together, that gives us a stretch four. And but unfortunately, Brook won't be with us for this season, so we won't be able to see that. And hopefully, he has a speedy recovery and he can be ready to go next season.
Jason, another big win at home with the way you guys have played, at Barclays Center in the last couple of months. Does that make getting home court advantage in the playoffs any more important?
No. You got to win on the road at some point to win a championship. So for us, it's taking one game at a time and winning as many as possible and see who we open up in the first round on the road or at home. And so, we'll see what happens here.
Part of what Billy talked about, part of that identity thing was kind of the style you guys have played, really going back to the start of the new year with these, kind of this 4-out, 1-in style and having a lot of versatile guys. Do you feel like that's the way you'd like to have a team, for the team that you're going to be coaching going forward, to be kind of based around that?
Well, it's kind of different. You can say it's 4 around 1, but we can post up our point guard, Sean, or Darren, or we can post up Joe. So when you have the guys that are, can knock down threes and you can space the floor and you give your guys opportunity for driving lanes, and you have someone like Mace who can, catch the ball and play above the rim, it can work. The one thing that we do as a team we have to get better at is rebounding the ball. So we'll see. This is the team we have right now, and this is the way we're going to play.
Hello, Coach. Just doing a story on Jorge Gutierrez. I know that he went to the same school as you, California. And before the game, I was talking to him. He said that when he was there, he was inspired by you. So I just wanted to know, when he was in college and before you came here, did you get a chance to speak with him and give him some advice? And what's it like now, just being able to coach him?
So did he pay you to give you, brownie points? No, Jorge's a great kid. We had Jorge in preseason. We were very high on Jorge, and for us to have the opportunity to be able to get him back and for these last 20 days and see him play, I thought, again, he did a great job for the time he was out there on the floor. He works extremely hard in practice and the time that he, individual workouts. So he fits the way that we want to play. He fits the type of guy or person or basketball player I want on this team, and hopefully we can keep him.